Hey guys, the Bears fan of 6 here, and today we're going to do the first look video for Love and War. I apologize it's so late. Normally it's in the morning. I got stuck at work last night really late, which was horrible, and I didn't have time to do it last night. I've been busy this morning, so I finally have some free time, and I'm going to do the fighter breakdown. So let's take a look at the prize highlight here. So the first fighter we're going to break down is Attirib, sure. Attirib, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, good they fixed it. So before this said rank 2 natural skill, now it says rank 3, which is good, thankfully. Just first looked at him, 12,863. He has the highest attack, so he was the best attack fodder available. It is really expensive attack super fuse fodder if you would go that route. Now, you guys can't hammer me for saying attack fodder because people have used tons of different legendaries for super fuse fodder. So there might be one crazy person that will super fuse this into an Inzuna or something like that. So that is definitely a possibility if you want to. So up to you. I mean, if you got the money and you want to do it, do whatever you want. Nitpick all, 2 cooldown, which is good. Obviously, we don't know what the multipliers are and what the actual skill is actually going to do. Most likely it'll be an attack all type thing, and it'll do pretty good damage to one fighter, and it'll do a little bit less to this other two. So really have to wait and see. HP, really good HP. Defense and wisdom's pretty good. I mean, about for these power champions, power legendaries, about mediocre, I would say. I mean, it's a nice balance. I like it. He's more of HP attack guy, so he's good to smack shit in the face really hard, and he'll be able to take some hits too, especially magical and defensive, because it's about even there. It's really close. His HP is good. For comparing him, the only one I could think to really compare him to, I mean, we could have compared him to Lanuski, the guy on the Golden Dragon, the attack super fuse guy that people are always talking about. But really, it's not really the same. So we're going to compare him to Ouija. So let's take a look. So really, it's pretty close. There's just a slight trade-off with the differences. So Ouija, about the same HP. He is minus 394 less. Now he has way more attack, plus 2,363, and he has way more defense, which is plus 1,986. Minus 1,853 wisdom, so he's not as much of a wisdom tank as Ouija is. He's more of an all-around tank for those stats for him in general. Agility minus 762. He's kind of slow, which kind of sucks, but is that right? I don't think that's right. I have an auto thing now that I type the stats in and it does it for me, and I don't think that's right. Hold on. Alright, I fixed it. I must have typed it in wrong by accident. It's minus 1340. So really, what the trade-off was is you Ouija, or not Ouija, Rib got 1986 more defense, and Ouija got the more wisdom, and he got the more attack, and Ouija got the more agility / HP. So the two trade-offs were they swapped these two basically. They swapped this for this and this. So pretty close, pretty good overall. Not bad. 3-2, 3-2. The same thing goes for both fighters. Is really to get these max stats here, you have to have 3 out of 3. Your goal is 2 out of 3 because you want the 2 cooldown. This guy being, if you just get one of him, he's not going to be that great. He'll be good, but he won't be great. Initially, when I saw this guy, I didn't think he was that good. He's still good. He's decent. He's not the best by any means. Will he be more expensive than Ouija? Probably. Ouija I've seen goes for 200 to 250. This guy might go for more because if he goes for around 250, people actually might use him as attack fodder for that huge attack. Because I mean, you think about it, 12,863 times 12%. That's 1,544 if we round up. Holy hell, that's amazing. So say he's, oh my god, times it by 3. Holy crap, that'd be amazing. Plus 4,631 attack to a fighter. Insane. That'd be so cool. Oh man. if I had enough bidders and ever wanted to quit the game, I'd probably would buy like the strongest attack fighter and superfuse him into like a Babak, like one of the worst fighters in the game, just to make him ridiculous. That'd be amazing. I'm not quitting. I was just saying if I would, that'd be one of the coolest things you could do, which I would do. But overall, he's good, guys. Maybe I'm not very good at predicting prices. I'm okay at it. Maybe I'm okay. I don't know if I'm okay. At first, he'll be a lot more. Obviously, when it settles down, 300 maybe 300. So 4 of them would be 1,200. I think that'd be out of superfuse range. That's a lot of money. I don't think I don't think people would waste it. Maybe 1, but that'd be like the limit. 300 maybe each. So you would need to spend 1,200 to get a max one. You would need 900 to get the 2 cooldown. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, oh, okay. We spent a lot of time on him. If you get 1, he's okay. For advanced players, I wouldn't get him if you're just going to get 1. Intermediate and beginner. If you can get 1 as beginner, yeah, why not? Intermediate, maybe not. Depends on what you want him for. His big letdown also is fire, guys. There's just too many fires. Another fire guy to add to the mix, and unfortunately the other legendaries fire also, which is horrible. But he's okay, guys. Not the best, but not clearly not even close to the worst. And he's the best attack fodder there is. These fighters actually aren't that. The 2 legendaries aren't bad. So let's move on to the next one. The next one, unfortunately, is really horrible, and I really don't even want to do it. Talk about it, but we're going to, unfortunately. Smash all 3 cooldown. I don't even want to talk about it when it's like that. Honestly, 5 out of 5, intermediate, beginner, and advanced, completely worthless. Such a long cooldown to have to get 6 fighters. Stats are crappy, slow, horrible defense. It can tank a little bit of wisdom damage and a little bit of HP, and a little bit of attack. Honestly, guys, really, it's just attack superfuse fodder. This fighter, in my opinion, is just bad all around. The cooldown is what kills it. Maybe if it had a better cooldown, it might have some use, but really, this guy is just garbage. I do have someone to compare him to, so let's take a look. So what we're going to do is we're just going to compare him to Roxy, and the reason why we're comparing him to Roxy for basically attack superfuse fodder. If you want to know the stats, he has minus 328 HP, but he has plus 532 attack. He's minus 21 or 2200 defense, but he has plus 2963 wisdom, and he's plus 984 agility. No one uses Roxy, really. I mean, their abilities aren't the same either. But him, really, this one, guys, I strongly think it's just attack fodder, solely attack fodder. Attack fodder, he'll add 645, which is awesome. I would definitely take that. 30 bidders probably once the frenzy's over. I really don't see more than that. Maybe 36 to 40. I don't know. I just don't see it. I mean, there's gonna be quite a bit of them out there. I just don't see it. I think he's pretty crappy, and except for fodder wise. So yeah, that's it. I wouldn't get him if I was even. It's hard to say. You could say beginner as a beginner player, like brand new. Yes, he would be useful. A beginner player as in been playing the game for a little bit. No, he might not really. He's just bad. The next one is Uberstone. We're not going to compare this one because this one, they always do this. This one's already in the game. It's Pyro All with a 1 cooldown. I've went over her actually twice during a spell breakdown video and when she first came out. She's not a bad fighter. She's not very expensive. If you want to know the pricing and everything, just go look her up. You'll see 5 out of 5s up there already, so it's not a big deal. And the last one we're going to talk about is Zika. We're just going to call her Z. So Z is Bewitched All with a 1 cooldown. Turns out she has a pretty decent multiplier. She has an insane amount of wisdom and a nice amount of HP. That's the best part about it. The bad part is the attack is horrible, so on turns she doesn't have her cooldown. She's basically going to do no damage. What the best outcome would be is if you could rotate 2 of them. That'd be really good, but you would need 2 out of 3 to make her useful. This fighter here also, you would need 3 out of 3 to get these stats. To get the 14,374 and the 7,002 life, you really need the 3 out of 3 to get there. A 2 out of 3 is a good fighter. This fighter is good. It's really good at 2 out of 3. I don't have a comparison for her because I really couldn't find something I was okay with comparing it to. She's going to probably be fairly expensive. She actually turns out to be a really good fighter. This Wisdom, her multiplier is actually good. It's not crappy, so the damage she'll do to all 3 targets is actually fairly decent. It's actually pretty good from what we've seen so far. The biggest downsides for her is she's fire, which is horrible because we already got 10 million fire. Come on, man, these are flowers. They're earth. They come from earth. Make it earth. If she would have been earth, she probably would have been worth way more than earth. Having one of these is not going to be good. Sorry guys, but having just one, in my opinion, it's just not going to be good. You're not going to get this HP and you're not going to get this wisdom, and not getting this HP is going to hurt you pretty bad because she's going to die really easy. 7,000 HP though is respectable. You can do stuff with her with that. But without the full 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3, she's going to suffer pretty greatly. But overall, she's definitely a good fighter. If you're looking for an attack all guru and you want a really good one, this is the one you want to go with. If you can afford it, if you're looking for something to anchor one of your lines down with. She's a very good fighter. Unfortunately, like I said, you need to get more than one. Both of these fighters, they're not like Dreads. She's not like Dread because one Dread can do damage and live and can do everything it by itself with just having one. She can't do everything by herself without having the cooldown, the max cooldown. That's where she's going to suffer. Now she's going to be expensive. She's not going to be as much as Dread, but she's going to be expensive. She's going to be more than Rib, and she'll be more than a lot of the legendaries that are out right now. So she's going to be expensive. Dread's like 600, so I don't think she'll go as low as 3. I don't think that's possible, but maybe. I would say 300 to 500 range each. If they're 300, I might buy 3 of them for 900, but I'd have to wait and see. But I want to go back here, actually, down here. Overall, she's, like I said, she's a good fighter. You just not by herself. Both of these fighters are good fighters. They're just not great fighters by themselves. To get the great fighter, you need to have the 2 out of the 3 or the 3 out of 3. So that's what you need. So that's it for this breakdown video, guys. Post in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and share. Later.